if you're ready, pour whatever. If it's coffee, if it's tea, it doesn't have to be alcoholic, and join me, all right? So here we go. Case number 1. This beautiful woman behind me is a 26-year-old mom of 2, a 5-year-old, I believe, and a 2-year-old. She is a Mayo grad student. She is 26 and was last seen March 31st. And she was last seen at 8 a.m. in Winona, Minnesota. So I said that my update started April 6th after my last upload. So let me just tell you, this case, when you first see, if you're on Twitter, which is where I see a lot of my cases, there's an account there, Rose. There's other accounts, The Docket, at Chasing Paper 89. I highly recommend you follow for all documents related to true crime cases going on, but also he will bring up and retweet cases. Pretty Lies and Alibis, Gigi, always will retweet a lot of new cases. And so I saw this, but missing persons doesn't always end up being a missing person. So unfortunately, it's sort of like, let's see, did they leave, how did they leave? It's kind of hard to tell. So I don't always do the case unless it's been a while. So in the meantime, obviously I haven't uploaded, and yes, she's still missing. So today is April, and it's the end almost. It's the middle of the afternoon on Sunday, April 30th. So she went missing the morning of March 31st. It's almost been exactly a month. Horrible for her 2 kids. And just let me tell you, we here in the true crime grapevine and just in the true crime sphere can tell you, unfortunately, there's a pattern that one notices. I called her a missing mom. In fact, one of the files I have in my old cases is missing moms. It's a genre of crime, which should tell you something. And if you're familiar with the genre, unfortunately, there tends to be one common denominator. Not always, but more than 80% of the time, which is either the father of the children, a lover, some love interest. Well, this mom was last seen in the company. She dropped off her 2 children with the father of those 2 children. His name is Adam Fravel. He is presumed innocent. He is only, let's say, I don't even think he's been named yet. I mean, named as a person of interest. But I am interested in him just because of statistical likelihoods. He was with her when they dropped off the kids. She then reportedly sent a goofy text to her sister, which I think all of us often in the morning on our way to wherever interact with our siblings, relatives, family members at 8:15. So she dropped off her kids at 8 a.m., sent this text at 8:15, and then has not been found since. So, like I said, she was last seen with Adam Fravel. Now, as far as I know right now, which I like to say, it is unclear what he told the police. What he first did was, by the end of the day, he went and got the children, took them to his residence. Now, he is not, I don't know if they were never married or married and divorced, but they don't share the same last name. Irregardless of that, he kept to the children, and when the social work people came to say, like, you're not the custodial parent, and the mother is missing, assumed endangered, and we're going to have to, I mean, they know the statistical likelihood as well. And unfortunately, we've talked about a number of family annihilators. You have to be worried about the kids if a parent goes missing. And he did not immediately want to give up the children. There was some sort of, not standoff, but confrontation before he actually did allow them to take the children from his home. Apparently, and this was reported, but I don't know if it's accurate, so I'm just going to tell you what's on the grapevine. This is just a little side juicy news, that he didn't know how to put in the kids, or buckle them in correctly to their car seats. So I don't know how involved he was. Hey, but they're not easy, right? So that doesn't make him guilty of anything. So he spoke publicly on April 2nd and said, and because we're talking about the West case, is one of the cases in the trial, this might be familiar to you, or sounds like an echo. He said, I was advised by the police not to join in with the search and to be in any conferences, and basically for safety concerns. I'm like, his safety? I mean, maybe that was a Freudian slip. Like, he knows he's not safe, because if you've seen people who speak with the media, like perhaps allegedly the Wests, it's pretty clear that maybe they're not on the up and up. Just a feeling, just a thought. The Bonnie Bowman, a spokesperson for the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, their spokesperson in Minnesota there, yeah, she told CNN that nobody told him that he wasn't supposed to be searching or involved in trying to get attention for her missing. So, I don't think her car or her purse, maybe they found almost like everything. It's one of those things like she just disappeared into. Yeah. I think we know. I'm not gonna say it. You say it. You say it, and I'll just approve. Okay. So I will keep you abreast of that case. Unfortunately, it's been this long. I mean, I would love that she just had amnesia from stress from being a grad student, but let's just be honest.